How you doing today? I want to take a minute and show you guys a fabulous setup for catching smallmouth when the water's really cold. Right now, this time of the year, beginning of December, the season just closed, actually, November 30th up here, but we fish real cold water. Generally, last I was on it the other day, it was 36 degrees. The fish have really slowed down. The lure has to be presented very, very slowly. Just literally dragging it as slow as you can across the bottom. You're not even feeling the bite. They're just picking it up. It kind of feels like you got a wet leaf or something on the end of the jig. But what I've been using here is these here. I'm using a combination. So I got some hair jigs. A buddy of mine, Billy Alexander, he makes hair jigs. He's been making them for years. He's one of the leading premier guys, smallmouth fisherman. He's the threat out there. When he comes to town, he's going to put fish in the boat. But he makes jigs. They're really durable. They hold up very well. He calls them sand fleas. These are the smaller ones. It's MTO Lures. He's out of Sylvan Beach. Really good guy, good product, something worth looking at. And obviously for trailer, I'm using a Kitech. I'm using a Kitech little spider. 3-inch seems to be the best with a 1/4-ounce jig. When I rig them on, they sit in that upward. It's got kind of an upward facing position to it, as if it's in a defensive position. So what I'm doing is basically I'm taking one of the jigs, or one of the spider grubs rather, and I hold it and I cut that. I'm cutting the skirting off because you don't want the skirting on there. Then I take, Billy's got some plastic keepers on here. I just spin them, I just get them right off. They're better off, for me, they're better off without them on there. And then, very simply thread it. Now, the key, what I find is that when I thread it on here all the way up to the nose of this bait, and I come out the nose of it. So as you can see there, I'm not coming out shy of it. I'm coming out the nose of it. And when I put it on, I twist it, and that gives it that upward, when the hair gets wet, obviously, it's going to lay down. But it gives it that upward defensive action that the crayfish normally will have when a smallmouth comes after it. But something absolutely, absolutely worth trying out. I'm going to post a video here. I'm about ready to run down and make a cast in the creek right from shore and just show you how they do. But you could see how that lure is sitting there. It's already in the up position. Put a little water around it, and these are floating up as it is. Again, they're Billy Alexander MTO Lures. He's out of Sylvan Beach. You can order 1/8 ounce, 16th ounce. We even run 16th ounce lures at times with these hair jigs. Sometimes they don't even want a trailer. But generally, I'm finding this year particularly, that is the go-to bait for me. In that green, it's like an olive green. Billy makes all sorts of colors, whatever color you want. There's a blue and black. There's a brown. I had to make some brown, throw a little orange in there. I, for one, for some reason, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I kind of like that green, that olive green color. Obviously all black, everything you want. Definitely worth trying. Drag that lure so slow across the bottom, it's barely moving. That's what the smallmouth want when that water gets down just above freezing. Good luck. Keep a tight line out there, guys, and be safe.